guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm excited because we are going to be doing a full coverage face off today, but to throw you a curveball, I decided to do concealers today instead of foundation. And the reason is because the Fenty concealer was released recently. There's so much hype around it. I went out and bought it and I tried it and I was expecting big things. Because if you guys have been watching me for a while, then you know that I love the foundation, the Pro Filter foundation, love it. And so I had a lot of hopes that the Pro Filter concealer, it's called the Pro Filter Instant Retouch Concealer. I had high hopes for this, okay? So I've tried it a few times, and every time I wore it, I felt like it didn't look good by the end of the day. I was like, ew, God, my makeup looks like shit. Now, let me preface that with, I've been having issues with my skin looking good with foundations the past few weeks. I'm super dry. I've been struggling with foundations that I think look great on me. So I'm trying to figure out what it is. So I don't know if this concealer is the problem or if there's another thing, there's another factor. But every time I've worn it, by the end of the day, I thought my makeup looked like ass. And I'm like, the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer, I am almost done with this bottle, which, I mean, this bottle has 0.5 fluid ounces. This one has 0.27 fluid ounces. This one is just like the biggest concealer there is. Like, there's just so much product in here, and I'm almost done with it. So it just goes to show you like how much I love this concealer. And it really just gives so much coverage, and it really helps to minimize the look of my pores. Like, it doesn't sink into my pores. I don't know how to explain it. Like, it definitely plays a role into the minimizing my pore situation. Now, by the end of the day, every time I've worn this, I felt like my pores were much more prominent. It was like the product sunk into my pores, so the pores were just obvious, you know? And I've never felt that way wearing this, so I was like, I think I need to put these two side by side because everyone hyped the shit out of this concealer and I wasn't having the greatest experience with it. But because of my struggles the past few weeks with my skin, I didn't want to do just a single wear test on this because I didn't think it would be fair, because it could be something else, like just my skin itself. So I thought if I put these two side by side, would really get to see, because I already know I love this. So if this looks like shit and this looks like shit, then we know it isn't the concealer, and I need to give this more of a chance. But if we put these side by side, and at the end of this one looks better, well, then we know that this one doesn't work for me. So I'm really anxious to see what's going to happen at the end of this video. So I wanted to do this for myself, but also for you, because, you know, you guys might be on this bandwagon and obsessed with this concealer too, but then this gets released and you're wondering, right? I mean, I was like, but I wonder if it's better. I always think whenever a concealer comes out, could it be better than what I already love? Could I get more coverage? Could I look more filtered and flawless? I don't know, but I need to find out. You know what I mean? So I figured you guys might be curious. I know I am. So if you guys want to see these two concealers battle it out, see which one at the end of the day looks better on my skin, and find out which one I love more, then keep on watching. Okay, you guys, so I have the Born This Way here and the Fenty here. So this is how we're going to do it. So I'm going to start with the Born This Way, and I'm running out, which is a problem. I love this concealer so much. It is literally my fave. All there. I think I'm just going to do Born This Way down the center of my face, and we'll just compare the two sides, because it's too much of a pain in the ass to try to, you know what I'm saying, try to do like half a nose, and that's not going to really tell me anything. So we're not going to do that. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and blend this out. These colors are not really going to match well, I don't think, because the Fenty I got was like pretty dark. I ordered it online, which I never do when it comes to like skin products that I've never tried or seen before. But I did it anyway, and when I wore it the first couple times, it seemed to be okay, but just for shits and giggles, I'm going to apply it with this one still on so we can see the two colors. Well, actually, it's about the same. It's kind of similar. But I definitely didn't notice, like, when I was wearing the Fenty, I just felt like you could still see my pores, or with the Too Faced, it was minimizing my pores a little bit. So that's why I wanted to do this, because I'm just really curious. Fenty is supposed to be full coverage, so I'm like, alright, well, if it's full coverage, why is it that I never feel like my makeup looks as good as it does when I have the Too Faced on? It does blend out really easy. Like, it blends out in 2 seconds, which is also a bonus. I'm going to now hit this side just because it's been sitting there longer. So there is the Born This Way side. And now I'm going to hit Fenty. Yeah, see, I don't know. Like, I haven't put my powder on or anything, but I feel like it blends out great. But I feel like I can see my pores more on the Fenty side. Maybe I'm crazy, but I feel that way. All right, so I'm gonna set with my velvetizer. I'm just looking at both sides. I would say that the Born This Way side is a bit more matte. Like, the Fenty has a tiny bit more of a sheen, but it's very, very tiny. They look very similar, actually. But I'm going to go in with my velvetizer and set. It's Urban Decay Velvetizer Powder, just in case you're new to my channel. This is my holy grail for minimizing the pores. Okay, just initially looking at it, they look the same. Like, both sides look the same. In terms of coverage, in terms of finish, in terms of my pores. And it may be important to note that I have currently the Too Faced Born This Way foundation on the rest of my face. Just an FYI. Yeah, I think everything looks identical right now, but I definitely want to wear it because I swear when I wear it throughout the day, I notice my pores start to really show up on the Fenty side. So it's going to be interesting when I have it side by side with the Too Faced if that in fact happens. So we're going to find out. So I'm going to put the rest of my makeup on and I will be back to show you how everything looks all together, and then we are going to wear test the crap out of these. So I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, so here is the finished look. It's been, I would say, about almost 2 hours since you saw my face last. And right now, both sides still look pretty good. They both look the exact same. So I was kind of expecting the Fenty side to look worse than it does, but Mm-mm. No, they still look exactly the same. The shades are actually really similar too, which is interesting. Yeah, right now I got nothing. I got nothing like bad to say at all. Which is really unexpected. I'm really convinced that by the end of this video, I'm going to see that the Too Faced holds out better than the Fenty and minimizes my pores better. But I don't know, because it could be foundations that I was using it with. I'm not sure. But for right now, both sides look great. So I have some things to do. I have a couple more videos to film. I gotta run to Whole Foods and probably going to work out, and I have to edit. So I will check in with you guys at some point. It's getting dark now because it's like almost 5 o'clock. So I don't know how the lighting is going to be if I try to check in anywhere other than right here. But I'm going to try, and if the footage is good enough, I'll throw it in. And if not, I will check in with you before I go to bed, and we'll look at both sides side by side and see who looks better. So I will see you guys in a minute. Okay, guys, so it is 11:40. I don't even know if you're going to be able to see that. It's 11:40 p.m. My lights are having issues. I have a loose wire, and you're probably going to keep hearing that. Anyway, it's 11:40 p.m. I tried to leave this on as long as possible. I was editing, and now I'm going to bed. So here we are. I don't know what is up with my skin, you guys. Like, the situation is not good. My makeup is all separating on my face. Like, everything is cakey all around my nose. I have makeup all separating here. I have makeup all separating here. I don't think my pores look better or worse, really. I feel like maybe on the Too Faced side, a tiny bit. Yeah, because I have a little bit of like cakey, and like it's like settling into lines I didn't even have, like right here on the Fenty side. I think I might be dehydrated because I can't really explain why my skin is acting the way that it is with makeup. And look at my hair. Yeah, I gotta investigate this situation. If I have to pick a side right now, I'm going to have to go with Too Faced because I have a little bit of product that's settling into lines that aren't even really there on the Fenty side. And I have a lot of patchiness here. Both sides are caking around my nose, so whatevs. But, and I pretty much lost product around my nose on both sides. My pores look kind of similar, but the Fenty one I can see I've got like redness all peeking through right here, and I don't have that on the Too Faced side. So I'm gonna go with Too Faced for that reason. It does look a little bit better. It's not a ton better, it's a little bit better, but you get more product in the Too Faced packaging than you do in the Fenty packaging. That's I think the Too Faced concealer, I want to say, is like $29 versus $22. I could be wrong. The prices were on the screen earlier in the video, but I'm just trying to draw off the top of my head. I think the Too Faced is a few dollars more than the Fenty, but you're getting more product. So that factoring into the equation, if you will, but this side does look better than this side on my cheeks because remember, I did not put Fenty in the center of my face, and everything looks like shit. I look like shit balls right now, and I know it has something to do with my skin, and I have a feeling it's dehydration because I really haven't been drinking enough water lately, and it's something that I've been really aware of. Like, I keep saying, like, to myself, you gotta drink more water, like you're not drinking enough water. And I think it's starting to manifest itself in my hair and skin. So I'm going to start drinking more water for the next week, making a conscious effort, and we're going to revisit this, I think. Maybe not these two products, but definitely I'm going to revisit this skin issue and do another full coverage face-off and see what happens, because doing full coverage face-offs when my skin is terrible and not responding well to any products isn't fair to the products. Anyway, that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Hit that bell so you never miss when I upload a video. You can follow me on social. My handle's @GLAMLATTE, and the GLAM Latte Beauty Podcast is over on iTunes. All the details are in the description box down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you so much. I'm going to bed. I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.